Hey everybody, Goldie here, and we are back with a look at the last character for the NWO Starrcade month-long contest, and it is, should I say stone-combed Steve Austin? Nah, we'll just go with stunning Steve Austin. It's the blonde Steve Austin version. So, I want to point out that the background and the tag link says New Gen, but the card says Attitude. He is intended to be a New Gen striker, so don't worry about that. Worry about that. So, we are going to take a look at 4 different builds for him: a 3-star, a 4-star, and 2 5-stars. He's really fun. And he got the red knee pads. He does the little camera thing. Yeah, this is going to be fun for me, I think. Let's take a look at him. So he is a New Gen striker. Coach, take 30% less damage from purple moves at 18k, which is 5 silver. Lengths, he has WCW. Any color moves start with 1 more move point. New Gen, gems do 10% more damage. And just the standard set of gear. So let's look at the first build for him. This is his 3-star build. It's the finisher with double green. So the finisher is the stun gun, 10 MP, deal 135,795 damage. Choose 8 gems to make into green gems and pin the opponent. Green 1 is a submission, that's a wrap, 7 MP. Place 8 submission gems and do 31,922 damage for 4 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems of strength 3. Green 2 is the eye poke, 5 MP. Deal 65,856 damage and choose 2 gems to make into 2-turn juggernaut gems that will increase the damage of all your gems by 100% for 2 turns on every countdown turn, and increase your black MP by 8 at the end of the countdown. So this is going to be fun. I've tested this a bunch already, and I'm super excited for everyone to see it. It's insane. So the entourage, we're going to go with Steel to start with more green MP. Tech Booker for more green gem damage. Showboat Lacey for more green gem and purple gem damage. And Acro J for more damage to the submission and more damage to green moves. All free-to-play trainers and coaches. For the belts, as everything begins to lag, we're going full Fury. I looked for substats that were like black gem, black move, green gem, green move. So we did okay with that. We have a 133.3% tier 4 black move damage medal. And the medals are mostly maxed out. And for the plate, we're going to run an all heart. So whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your green gem damage and your purple gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So we're going to be stacking green gem damage up the wazoo with the plate and the juggernaut gems. So we're going to go against Mark Henry. And man, I'm excited. Let's see how this goes. Absolutely stunning. All right. We'll do the eye poke. And we'll put them somewhere where we don't want him to break. Remember, juggernauts are double reinforced, so they're super reinforced countdown gems. Gonna hit the submission, and what we're going to do is place submission gems on green gems. And then hopefully chain those together with the finisher. And let's just put one there. Ah, boo. So the Juggernaut gems and the plate have triggered. So our green gems are doing 79,432 damage. And if you toss that on a 3 times multiply, it's 238,356. So y'all know I love my overkill and my high numbers. So this is that dude. And we don't have any green or black, but that's fine. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. So the Juggernaut end of turn is taking effect, so that's going to load our finisher. And it was a 2-turn boost, so we're still doing 79,000 per green gem. And then with the finisher, we're going to choose 8 gems to make into green gems. So what we're going to do is chain together the remaining multiply gems for a big bop. So we'll do that. And we'll do that. $2.14 mil. And he broke half of our submission gems too. So with this build, definitely somebody who will benefit from the all heart plate. And yeah, just boost that green gem damage as much as possible. And he's good to go. So let's keep going and take a look at his 4-star build. The 4-star moveset we're going to take a look at is double purple with black 2. So purple 1 is the running knee lift, 6 MP, deal 81,497 damage, and choose a 4x1 area to make into snowfall gems, which will modify all gems below it into black gems when broken by you. Purple 2 is the knee drop, also 6 MP, deal 79,997 damage, and make 4 snowfall gems into black gems. And the pile driver, black 2, 8 MP, deal 85,498 damage, and choose 6 gems to make into purple gems. So similar to Afa with the snowfalls, similar to Drip Drip, similar to Snoop, but upside down. Entourage we're going to run, again, super basic. Oh. Okay, let's refresh the game. As I was saying before the portal so rudely interrupted me, Entourage we're going to keep super basic as well. Woods for more purple MP, Titus for more black gems, and you'll see why. And I hope everybody went and claimed their free Hall of Fame Eddie. I did, and I am skyrocketing mine. So we're going to use him to get an extra purple gem and a little bit of purple gem damage. I also recently got Hall of Fame Bree, so she would be an option too, but I'm opting not to use her because she's not exactly accessible to everybody. Belt setup is going to stay exactly the same, except we've switched out the plate from not Aftershock, All Heart to Eternal Positivity. So whenever you break 3 or more black gems, get 3 purple move points at the end of your turn. So let's take a look. Okay, so with level 3 tour perks at least, and woods, both of these will be ready to go on turn 1. And what I like to do is kind of visualize what we're going to connect with. So we're going to connect with 2 black gems there. We'll connect with 2 black gems there. And we'll connect with 2 black gems there. I'm going to go here because I'm going to see if I can get a bit of a purple cascade as well. And then we're going to make 8 snowfall gems into black gems. So not important yet, but I promise you it will be. We'll do that. Make our black gems, and so close. So close. But the Eternal Positivity plate is good for that reason. Good. Leave us some pin bar. No. That's fine. I can make this work. I can make this work. So now that we've got both purples charged, what we're going to do. This is a little harder with Austin because they're snowfall gems, so you risk having some of them fall down the board. As opposed to Snoop, who uses pyro gems, you can put them on the bottom. They're not going to go up, nor are they going to go any lower. So we are going to put them here. And we are going to choose 7 gems to make into purple gems. So we're going to make ourselves a purple wild card. And we're going to try very, very hard not to cascade. Manifest it. Manifest it. We're not cascading. Not in this lifetime. Good job, chat. All right. So we'll hit this again. And we'll put it there. Now you see why we're using Titus. Because we'd only be turning 4 of these into black gems, and it's random. So Titus not only will help us get the entire board, but also in feuds with the gem degeneration perk. Shout out Merrick's for coining that term. He'll help you ensure that you're turning the 4 into black gems. So Titus, definitely useful. We'll hit the knee drop. And we're going to turn the entire board into black gems. So really good for stipulation tours as well. Bopped him pretty good. Very minimal gem defense, and he still couldn't kick out. So that's fun with a little bit of finesse. Very useful for stip tours. All right. Let's take a look at the 5-star build. So the 5-star move is the Stunning DDT. It's 9 MP. Deal 101,373 damage and make all green gems into multiply gems of strength 5. So we're going to run that alongside the finisher and the green 2 move, the eye poke, the juggernaut that boosts your gem damage. We're going to give that a try. Entourage, we're going to use Steel for more green MP, Tech Booker and Showboat Lacey again to boost the green gem damage, and I'm bringing in Tech Cena, don't at me. He adds 15%. He technically was a faction vault thing, which you had to spend for. But, you know, just let me have this one semi-rare coach in this build, please and thank you. For the belt, we're keeping it exactly the same. I didn't even bother to take the plate off. It's not needed, obviously, because we're not running purple. But you could do anything that's board destruction. So Chaotic Blast, Blue Bomber, 2 words for you. Or you could do a cheap shot plate and run like a full armor focus instead. Steel and Honky Tonk Man. Both of those would be viable. We're going to stick with Full Fury. And let's see what we can hit for. So let's hit the eye poke. And go there. So you're kind of playing for turn 3 with this. I mean, our tour perks are maxed, so we're going to pretend that both of those aren't ready to go. And we're just going to take another swipe. Could use Elias. But again, let's just pretend that never happened. Okay, now we're ready. So our green gems are at 55,000. We're going to turn all of them into multiply gems of strength 5. So now they're 278,000. And now we're going to connect them with the finisher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like no cascade, and we hit him for almost 2.5 mil. Instead of Texina, I know Ember Moon isn't exactly free to play either, but I mean, she's been somewhat available. She was in that Regalia chest a year ago. That's how I got her. But she's gives you a chance at more green gems on the board. So that would be an option, and then you'd have more green gems to turn into multiply gems, and that finisher would be even stronger. So again, you're playing for turn 3, but you're hitting them for 2.5 mil. So I'll take that. And I've got one more kind of fun build I want to take a look at with Austin. The last build I want to take a look at is double purple with black 3. So we're going to do the Afa, Morrison, Shelton, Snoop, Snowfall Pyro thing. You're probably wondering why I have the DDT in there when it's turning green gems into multiply gems of strength 5. My favorite way to run Morrison and Shelton is with the 2 moves that that do the Snowfall and Pyro, and then the 1 MP move that generates multiply gems. Because then you're turning their primary color into multiply gems. So my thought process here is going to be use the DDT first, and then place the 4x1 at the top of the board over the largest portion of green gems. And then we're going to turn them into black gems of multiply strength 5. So that's my thought process there. Entourage, Woods, and Dude Love. And you know what? I'm just going to take off Hall of Fame Brie for that 5%. That isn't all that needed. Just to keep it nice and free to play. Belt, we are sticking with the Full Fury, Black Percent, Eternal Positivity. So making a black match will help us charge up the purples. Let's see what kind of damage we can get with this. I was just about to say if there's a black match, we take it, and there isn't one. So let's go ahead and just start the cycle. And hopefully he kicks out of this. Okay, thank you for kicking out of this. And thank you for not taking the black match. I need that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to hit the stunning DDT. We're going to turn all the green gems into multiply gems of strength 5. So we have a 4x1 area we're going to turn into black gems. So now we need to figure out where to go. We'll do it this way. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go there because I like leaving the sides open for cascade purposes. And our black gem base is 22,000. And we're going to turn those into times 5. So we're going to be hitting over 100k per black gem. And you know what that sound means. Almost $1.5 million. So that is also a very fun way to do your stip tours. The DDT is a little high charge, so maybe a turn slower, but certainly still effective. So let's go ahead and close the book on Austin. So that concludes this stunning preview of stunning Steve Austin. I guess this is Hollywood Blonde Austin. Stone Combed Steve Austin is a great name. Don't at me. So I really like this character. He is fun. He has a couple different builds that are very high damage. And as you saw, I did the majority of the builds with free-to-play characters, training and coaching. If you have, you know, some of the better multiply gem trainers, coaches. I also didn't run Matt Hardy for anything. A striker with multiply gems, even going up against a multiply reduction coach, is still going to smack, especially when you're turning them into black gems. So really fun. Depending on the plates you have available to you, he does have a couple different builds, so that's great. New Gen Striker, he's right at the top. Thoroughly enjoy this. I hope I get him, honestly. Like, please let me pull him from a feud bag. I'm assuming that's how we get him. That's not intel or inside information. I'm just assuming. But let me know what you think. What's your favorite build? What kind of build would you run? Would you like to have this character on your roster? I mean, he's what, the 7th Austin? I thought for sure he would be a showboat. But I'll take him as a striker too. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching. Take care.